Are you feeling tired and stuck in days without routine or order? Well, you are not alone. I want to share in this video some of the routines that we implemented and hopefully can keep up with in this video. First of all, welcome to my channel. My name is Chelsea. I'm a stay-at-home mom of two littles, ages 4 and 2, and this is a day in the life of a mama that's looking for a routine. Every morning this week, I woke up at 4:45 or 5 o'clock, was able to get the Bible time that I needed, the time with the Lord to just reset my mind and prepare the waffles and juice that needed to go with us on our stroller walk that we would do first thing when the kids got up so that we got outside and our dog was able to be walked. And it allowed us not to be tempted with screen time. And then when we would come home, we would have our second breakfast, and it was usually eggs with toast or egg tacos, and obviously with the cottage cheese again. If you haven't tried it, it's so good, and it just adds the extra protein that you need to last you the whole day. It's so funny too, because I'm sure if my kids knew that this was the cheese that I use in the eggs, they probably wouldn't eat it, but they don't know, so they eat it. Once breakfast is made, we then sit at the table together and read a book from the library. We usually have a stack in our little library box that we can pick out throughout the day. I like to read throughout the day and not just at night, so that way they don't associate reading to sleeping. Looking back on this video, I can tell you that this part of the routine worked really well because it allowed time together, and then they were able to go and do free play for 30 minutes on their own because of the rhythm of time spent together and then go do something on your own, and then time spent together and go do something on your own. And I felt like that's kind of what our day, the rhythm kind of consisted of. The next part of the routine after spending time together while they're doing free play is to start the chores of the day. So there's a daily checklist of dishes, wipe the counters, check the floors, make the beds, and then do a load of laundry. And then each day there's one bigger thing that I wanted to get done, which is Mondays are bathrooms, Tuesdays are dusting, Wednesdays are vacuuming, Thursdays are washing the floors, and then Friday's kind of a catch-all day. If I miss any chores throughout the week, I can catch up. Saturdays are sheets and towels, and sometimes if we have a busy weekend, I will try to get the sheets and towels done on Friday so we really have nothing to do besides the daily tasks all weekend. And none of this was my idea. I discovered cleanmama, and I can put the link in the description below. But she has just created a checklist, a planner that I had purchased a few years ago. And I just found that the way that she has routine and cleaning is actually effective because we go into our weekend and basically everything's done in the week. And this creates space for family time during the weekend when my husband is home from work. I do realize that this would be really difficult to do if you are working a full-time job, but it's very nice if you are a stay-at-home mom and just need some routine and schedule in your day. So a little background info as to why I even was really looking for routine and schedule. The last several weeks has been very challenging with attitudes from my little one, and then feeling the anxiety of not being able to keep up with all of the household tasks, along with all of the physical wariness of having a toddler and the mental wariness of having a daughter that is having a hard time coping with her emotions. And I just found myself in a place of struggle, basically, just a place of struggle. I find that when I do have routine and order in my days, that I am naturally going to be more peaceful with my children and in my home. This is not to say that I get my peace from my routine. This is just to say that the routine can help maintain order in the house so that there is margin for the time to spend intentionally in the day. And something that is really important to me is waking up in the morning to read the Word, because the Word is the truth. And it's something that I lean on often, especially with the anxiety that I do struggle with. And the verse that really spoke to me during this season is Colossians 3:23, and it reads, "And whatever you do, do it heartily, as to the Lord and not to men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the reward of the inheritance, for you serve the Lord Christ." This verse, it speaks to me because I do not have a 8 to 5 paying job. I have a job that is ongoing every day, even through the weekend, and I'm working for God. This is the Lord's work. And if my days are chaos, then I'm not doing the Lord's work well, because God is not a God of chaos. He is a God of order. And I want to be intentional with my time with my kids. And the way to be intentional is to have a routine and have a schedule so that there is a margin and room to disciple my children so that we can grow in the Word and grow in the Lord together. If you are in a place of burnout or looking for routine, I pray that this encourages you and helps you grow in the Lord as it did for me. Because we're all out here trying to figure out how to be the best mamas for our littles.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on.
As I said previously, this is one of the big chores that I had for the day, to do the bathroom. And each day after this was one big chore, but then all of the daily tasks before this. It's so funny how long it takes me to get to the bathroom, and then when it's done, I'm like, that took 2 seconds for me to do. It wasn't even that long. So getting this done was huge for me this week, because I had been meaning to do the bathroom for a while now. just taking the opportunity to get ready for the gym after doing the chores. Okay, it's 10:15 now and I have finished the bathrooms. That's Monday's big cleaning thing, is the bathrooms, and then the daily task is just laundry, make beds, check floors, which is pretty easy to do. Anyways, though, that wasn't too bad. I think I can implement this. I think this could be good. I got laundry going. Probably gonna be 2 loads today because I haven't been doing a load a day. But yeah, that's not too bad because then I have the rest of the day to actually spend intentional time with my kiddos. So the choices for our read aloud, we are on the subject of apples this week, and so we will be making applesauce, apple pie. We're going to be doing a couple of apple graphs this week. And so I checked out a few books from the library I put on hold ahead of time, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was able to pick them up this last week. Today's reading is going to be Applesauce Day, and this is by Lisa J. Amstutz. I hope I didn't mispronounce her name, but so that's one of the books, and the thing about apples, and then each subject has its page. So that's what we're going to be reading. On this day, I had forgotten to film our school portion. Downstairs in the basement is where we normally would do calendar and any worksheets that is part of the curriculum. So what you're seeing here is the very end of our homeschool. We like to end with a book or 2 in this case, and I hope to be able to do a filming of our homeschool and how we it from the beginning to the end. We are done with homeschooling for today, and my daughter is doing quiet time right now for just an hour, and so that just gives me some time to regroup, get mentally clear on our intentions for the rest of the day and maybe the rest of this week, whatever. My brain's kind of scrambled right now, but I feel like it's been a productive day and I'm feeling good about it. I hope to keep up the new routine, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining me for the day in the life. I hope that this was encouraging for you, and I'm gonna end it here just because the evenings are a little crazy, but I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one.